KVCI.blogspot.com, December 10th, 2011. I'm on my way to Rosewood, Florida to meet some students, an educator from the University in Orlando. And to my right, I have John Robinson, a constituent, a friend, a brother, and more. And we are going to just do what we do. We're going to talk a little bit in our journey to Rosewood. How you feeling this morning, Doc?
Doing good, doing good.
All right. We're going to play a little bit of a tape my address to City Council. And we're going to be breaking in here and there to make points. We hate to lose valuable time, and since we were traveling, we don't want to lose any time, so we want to share this with you and hear your Israel.
Thank you. My name is George Boston Ryan, 5204 Oak Drive, Valdosta, Georgia. Mr. Mayor and Council, fellow citizens, history tells us that whites were the first recipients of affirmative action and set-aside jobs. Even here in Valdosta, Georgia, and whites used these generated funds from such programs to take care of their families, increase their financial base, while skin color made blacks unqualified for these jobs, use public restrooms, eat in public restaurants, and assemble in groups of more than 5. For centuries, blacks have been denied certain jobs and contract opportunities in many municipalities across the nation. But our governor has denied set-asides for blacks and other minorities that was designed in order to bridge centuries of discrimination.
Doc, you said that in your other clip about the governor. Why do you think Governor Perdue would cut out minority set-asides when black African Americans came to the shores of America in the year 1555 aboard a slave ship called Jesus, captained by one Sir John Hawkins, and denied his rights to worship the God of his choosing, didn't have his own name, his language was lost, he was locked out of everything. Why do you think the governor of the state of Georgia would do that?
The adversity of manipulation of power, okay? Just because he had a racist heart and a foul mind, he decided that he wanted to destroy and take away any little benefits that the little people had. Whether it be, when they say the word minority, it means women-owned business, black businesses, people from other countries, this kind of thing. So that being his principal concept, the diversity of the utilization of his authority and the adversity of power, the manipulation of power, they use this and it trickles down through a network system. And when it filters out, it always runs downhill upon us. Okay? And we get the full fragrance of it. And everything is sticky about it. And then it put us to have to deal with economic oppression. Have to live through way below the poverty level.
Well, you often bring that up when you be talking about Section 3 and addressing the contracts that come into the community. And seems like the governor dealt somewhat of a death blow. But we also understand, look at that Confederate flag on it. But we also have hope in the federal government in terms of the funds that are spent here. We do have a right to some maybe not set aside, but benefits to try to help impoverished people if they would implement it. Am I correct?
Yeah, but it's like what you were saying, like you addressing city council. Exactly what you were saying. This is the results of reality. Then we have this system where the manipulation of power based upon local decisions, banking on the back of Governor Perdue's decision that he made that's affecting us today through the deal. Okay? That's the governor now.
Yeah, Governor Deal, yes sir.
Okay? And dealing with the senator that come down.
Jack Kingston,
yes.
And all those fellows.
So,
Zach Chambliss and all
yes,
those guys.
and coming to events like the 150th 52nd or 3rd anniversary of the city of Lowndes County of Valdosta, celebrating Doc holidays as was, and no representation for blacks downtown during that during
that period.
Yeah,
Right.
We went and dressed as Nat Turner. We was the only 2 blacks really that was out there.
Definitely dressed in the time period representing
Like slaves.
our people in that time period. And even the blacks looked at us funny when we did that.
Now, look what Kingston told us about the community and how the community needs to be thriving as they cover shield, because he was outdone because we came and confronted him.
Yes, sir.
Okay? We intruded. We didn't stand back in the line and wait for mission. Can we get with the senator? We just walked up to the senator and began to hold us a conversation.
Yes, sir.
We didn't permit them to screen us out. Okay? So, we got to stay on the trail that we are on and do it like we are doing.
Yes, sir.
Because, bro, that you are defining it right here before city council. And this is at least a year ago.
Yes, oh yeah.
Because when it first come on, it says Happy New Year.
Yes, sir, that's right. Yes, sir, New Year's. Yes, sir.
And here it is, we coming up to 2012.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So, now, that being said, we had the first black mayor.
Yes, sir.
Okay? For 4 months.
Yes, sir.
But he wasn't elected in.
Right.
We had a runoff in a campaign, which I'm going to tell you the truth, I really believe that Bivens practically won. Okay? He had a great turnout.
He did.
I believe his numbers was manipulated at the box. Okay? Because just like they turn out for consolidation, they turn out the same way and people voted. But we just not raising that issue. Because they had already made a statement that we are not going to allow no blacks to run our city. We want our city back. Okay? So that being the general attitude, in Valdosta, we got to have some monies on the south side for the economic reasons, and we got to change the environment. It's that simple.
Well, Mayor Gale will take office in 1 January, and we gonna stay on his case and make sure that his promises and that the voice of the community is respected. We also have some issues we brought up at least 3 years ago, that still has not been addressed, but they will not be dropped along the wayside. We are going to keep some of those issues in the forefront, because that's what we do. And we're going to go back before City Council, just as we did here, because it's our right to do so.
In the state of Georgia, I am told that this decision that the governor has given, if it is unfair, I would not say, but I guess God will take that up as a judge at a later date. But following Tuesday night's work session concerning the small emerging business, where Mr. Hunter gave an outstanding PowerPoint presentation. And that program is designed to help correct the wrongs of the past and create a more fair and just system for all citizens in Valdosta. However, once again, citizens were left deaf, dumb, and blind to the times to what took place.
Now, you mentioned Hopper Hunter.
Yes.
So let me tell these people who Hopper Hunter was. He was the head coordinator for a small emerging business, which was called the Resale Program, that was supposed to represent minority companies in behalf of small businesses in Lowndes County. It's an ongoing program now that we're going to make work in spite if they don't want it to work or not. Since they're going to put it on us, we're going to force them to make it work. So anyway, Hopper Hunter was head coordinator of that program, and we sat Hunter down and we said, Hunter, Hopper, if you show any sign that you're doing something for black people or something for us, they're going to get rid of you. Did they get rid of him?
He gone. Yes, sir. Sure did. Yes, sir.
Meeting in the state of Georgia. This has become a routine to me in Valdosta, that much of the things that take place at public meetings, not only in city council, but as well as county commission and other meetings,